So, do I miss the Midwest? Well, I have been back for about 3 months, and I've had a cold the entire time. I have sneezed more in the last 12 to 13 weeks than in the previous 12 to 13 years. I can't feel my face, and that's a challenge. That's a challenge because when you can't feel your face, it's hard to pull on the ski mask that you need to wear when you step outside. And today, the beginning of March, it snowed 3 to 4 inches. And now in some climates, spring won't come till late April. But I've had enough. What are some of the things that Columbus has changed a lot since I've been here, and I didn't expect the entire downtown to be under a dome. That was different, especially given the TV show and what happened there. But still, the city went for it, and the entire downtown is under a dome. It's interesting. I didn't expect there to be so many professional teams. Since I've left, they've acquired or developed the Columbus Crew in soccer, the Columbus Blue Jackets in the National Hockey League, of course, the Columbus Badgers in lacrosse, and in team broomball, which is played in gyms with Harry Potter style brooms and a rubber ball. They have the Columbus Witches, which, from a marketing standpoint, I guess you could do a lot with that. But a surprising name, surprising name. They have the Columbus Cow Dung Throwing Championships every year now in town. They were able to get that after a lot of negotiations with the Cow Dung Throwing Championships, and they finally negotiated a long-term deal to have the championships here in the city of Columbus. So kudos to the city. That happens every summer. In the summer, the dung is a lot drier, and you don't get as good a grip, but it will travel farther, depending on the dung and the cow, and it's a whole thing they've got going. That's a good thing. The National Cow Dung Throwing Championships. There's a lot going on. It's a progressive city. They're rerouting the. It looks like they're rerouting the Olentangy River. There's so much dredging and work going on. So I made some inquiries. They're actually rerouting it up through Lodi and back down. And the plan is to be able to run rubber duck races from Lodi into Columbus to raise money for baldness awareness. The rubber ducks, the yellow rubber ducks, being bald, were what was the reason they came up with that angle in trying to cure baldness. And I support it. You can tell that I'm facing some male pattern baldness that started when I was 7, and so I support this. So I am a supporter of a lot that's going on in Columbus. When I was here, they had the gallery hop. This is in the mid 80s. They still have the gallery hop. But the short north is a lot bigger now than it used to be. It used to be just north of downtown and south of campus. Now it stretches all the way to Mansfield. So it's not just a hop. It's more like a hop and a drive and a hop and a overnight camp out, and then another hop. By the time you get to the Mansfield end of it. But hey, again, that's development, and those things are gonna those things are going to happen. That kind of growth is what you can expect in a progressive city like Columbus. In looking at the people, it's a much bigger city now. There's a lot more people. I think when I was here, there was maybe, let's say, 799,000 or so, and now there's probably 812,000. So since the mid 80s, that's a lot of growth. And, well, again, that's based on the vision and the leadership of the city, and I support it. I just think they're doing great things here. The the 270 around the city, the 270 around the city is so busy now. It's so packed with cars, LA style, that they've decided to create another interstate system around in a circular fashion, much like 270 but bigger. They're going to call this big ring, the big giant ring. They're going to call it the Quad 70. Get it? Because the 270 is like stereo 2, and the Quad 70 4. It's twice the size, and it's going to have, instead of 2 lanes on each side, it's going to have 4 lanes for a total of 8. So it's twice the size around, and then you got twice as many lanes. You have 4 lanes going one way and 4 lanes going the other way. Quad 70. That's exciting. That's exciting because they need it. I mean, the town is packed with cars and you can't get around, and next thing you know, it's going to be Houston. You don't want that to happen. Because in Houston, every third person has a giant truck with dually tires, and they're cranking that country music, and you can't hear yourself think. So, kudos to the city for creating a new interstate system, and again, progressive thinking, vision, execution. So all of those things combined, I'd say I'm happy to be back, and I look forward to some meeting the people. I look forward to meeting the people in Columbus again. Good to see you again.